Come here. Come here. Hey, Robert. Good morning, everybody. It's June 17th, 2025. It's Tuesday. Hope everybody's having a good day today, or going to have a good day, a good morning, and all that other good stuff that we want to happen for everybody. No, Robert, please don't knock over my coffee. I beg you, please. Please, don't knock over my coffee. He's so energetic this morning. Hey, you saying hi to the camera? Nope, I'm saying hi to you. Be a good boy now. You gonna get up here? Alright, so he's gonna try to get my lap. This is one thing I cannot break him of doing. That's because he loves me so much. And I love Robert. Aww. Are you sniffing the microphone? Please don't eat it. I got something for you. I got something for you. Get your ball. Get your ball. Go get your ball. I've actually got both of them. So if he loses that one, comes back, I've got it back up. There you go. Good boy. You want to get it again? Get it again? Huh? Do this about 2 or 3 times and he'll be happy. If I throw it just right down the hallway, it'll bounce off the wall and go into the other room. Gives him a good little chase there. Today is National Root Beer Day. If you don't like root beer, you should try it. It's actually pretty good, I think. We got Terry, we got Random, we got Liz. Good morning, everybody! And we got Robert wanting to play fetch this morning. Give me the ball. Get here. Hey, go get it. What a big goof. There you go. Now lay right there and chew on your ball. Good boy. He did that on his own. I just know what he's going to do. But anyway, yeah, National Root Beer Day. You hate root beer? Oh, root beer's good. Root beer's good. My camera's crooked. Why is it all wonky? What's up with that? Anyway, yeah, root beer's great. There's Wesley. Good morning, Wesley. Get sick off of root beer. That's a one-time thing, Liz. You can't swear off something forever just because of one small incident. Right? If that happened, gosh, I wouldn't have anything. I wouldn't be able to eat anything at all, hardly. Oh, man. I got sick off eggs and threw up on the way to school on the bus. I still like eggs. Just can't stomach root beer. Well, that's unfortunate. You're missing out, in my opinion. But anyway, let's see here. Why is it all crooked? I don't like that. There we go. It's a little better. And then I don't want it to go this way just a hair. I'm finicky about this stuff. There we go. It looks a little better that way. Now we're straight. I can see myself. I can see the chat over here and everything. You can't stomach bologna unless it's heated 15 seconds. We'll never let that fried bologna thing go away, will we? That is a tasty cup of coffee. And you can't do Dr. Pepper? I don't even know you anymore, Liz. I don't even know you anymore. No Dr. Pepper, no root beer. Next you're going to say you don't like cheese or something like that. Yep, can't be friends. Done. Don't unsubscribe from Liz. You can stay subscribed to her and things like that. But, yeah. We're going to have to give her the side eye for a while. You know. No root beer and no Dr. Pepper. Really? Love Dr. Pepper. I stopped drinking sodas because I needed to lose a little weight. And then I drank one again, and man, it tore my stomach up. So I'm kind of staying away from all kinds of sodas right now, which is good. I shouldn't be drinking them all the time anyway. But yeah, I got one, and man, it made me so gassy and bloated. Gosh, it's the fun parts of getting older, you know. You can't even have a simple Dr. Pepper without feeling pain afterwards. But I guess that's just one of the things about it. Coffee has never done that to me, though. I'll tell you that right now. Oh, they got to get Aiden gets fair and equal camera time. He's, Luke, well, gosh, what I missed something. Somebody's message. Yeah, good old trolls. We get them every once in a while. It's all right. I'm copying you now. I don't copy Terry. There's no way I could copy Terry. It's also National Eat Your Vegetables Day. So Liz, tell your kids it's a national day. They got to eat their veggies. Just saying. Yep, National Eat Your Veggies Day. My little garden is doing great, by the way. I got a huge handful of tomatoes. I took one cucumber off the vine. There's like 5 or 6 of them out there. I want to see how big they get. This cucumber is about 5 to 6 inches, and it's just a fat cucumber. It's in the fridge. I'm going to slice it up and eat it later. I want it cold. But yeah, that little garden, the bell peppers didn't do good at all. I had a red bell pepper plant, a green bell pepper plant. The green one still has one on there, but it's just kind of stopped growing. And it's been that way for a while. And now the cucumber plant is just completely taking over that whole bed. So it's going to just end up killing off those bell peppers, which is fine. I like cucumbers. I'm learning. This is my first time doing these type of gardens. So next year I'm going to have to build more trellises and stuff like that. So yeah. Oh, you got your range video up, Johnny? All right. I'll have to check that out, man. I'll have to check that out. See how your shot group is. Johnny's our security detail for the channel. So Ramesh is here. Hey Ramesh, what's going on, man? So what's our forecast for today, guys? Ramesh is in India, Random's in Australia. Forecast for the day. I think it feels like it's going to be a good day. I don't know why, it just kind of feels that way, which is good. Jeez, Johnny, you got to exercise, man. Get you one of those spring-loaded grip things from the, those exercise things. Yeah, really. Forecast for today is going to be an 8 out of 10. Yesterday, they said, Ramesh said 9.99. I don't know if it was that high, but it was a pretty good day yesterday. And an 8 out of 10. Very pleasant. That's good. That's good. I like to hear that, guys. You guys are awesome. Together, we can know that it's going to be a good day. And we got each other's back. Get a shake wake. That'd be hilarious. One of those shake weights. Good gosh. The comedy gold that thing produced is absolutely hilarious. Shake weight. So many different innuendos going for that particular exercise device. Just absolutely hilarious. Shake weight. I forgot all about that thing. Who thought of that? Jeez. And they thought this was going to be a good idea. Obviously, the guy lived alone, or girl, or whoever invented it. Didn't have somebody else in the room going, I don't know. It kind of looks like, stop being dirty-minded. It's going to do exercise. It's going to revolutionize exercise, man. It's going to be great. Oh, the Chinese finger trap. There you go. What we'll do is we'll get a little rubber band, a little mechanism. He can just sit here and do this with a rubber band and exercise his finger. There are other ways that if you're dirty-minded, you can exercise your finger. But, whatever. On this day in history, the Statue of Liberty arrived at New York Harbor from the French. And it came in a bunch of pieces, and they had to put it all together. It's mostly copper, I think. But yeah, Statue of Liberty. Iconic statue. And that was in 1885. I didn't realize it was that long ago. I thought it was in the 1900s, but it was 1885 when it arrived. You know? We were talking about, Terry and I were talking about some other YouTubers. In particular, we're talking about young kids live streaming on YouTube. And there's this one kid, he's just out there with a fishing rod, looking at the camera, smiling. Cute kid, he's like 12 or 13, no big deal. His brother's out in the background jumping in the pond. He's like probably 15 or 16 if I had to guess. And these people were just throwing money at these kids. $100 donations and super chats, $50 super chats. And it wasn't just one or two, it was like in succession. Bam, bam, bam. And the kid was just like, oh my God, thank you so much, thank you so much. And I was talking to Terry about it on the phone. I said, that seems kind of creepy to me. If people are throwing money at little kids like that, what does it say about the people who are donating that money? Seems a little creepy. Because if you did that on the streets, you'd probably get arrested. If you saw a kid just standing there smiling, you're like, kid, I like your smile. Here's $100. Tell me a story. Give me that smile. It's like, all right, dude, step away from the child. You know? You couldn't get away with that in real life out on the street somewhere. Go to it'd be the same as like going to a school, all these kids, and you pick one out, you're like, nice smile, here's $50. Can you smile again for me? It's just too freaking weird. Too freaking weird. I was just shocked at how much the kid made more money in that 1 hour of the video than I make in a whole month. I swear to you, it was insane. But then it just got my brain thinking, what does it say about the people donating to these little kids? And it's not just that one. If you go through YouTube, I scroll through YouTube and a bunch of other stuff all the time to get some kind of ideas for different WTF news things and whatnot like that. And because I don't watch a lot of TV, it's normally just internet stuff. I bet you did, Johnny. But to me, it just seems kind of you would be labeled as a pedophile if you did that on the street randomly like that. And then the mom would come up there and punch you in the face, and the dad would tackle you in the street. It wouldn't happen. But what does it say about the parents? They're in the background going, all right, Timmy, I need you to go out there and play next to the pond with your fishing rod again. We need to get some, a new designer purse for mommy or something like that, It's like so, I don't know. There's a lot of levels of jacked up going on with that, in my opinion. Put them through the wiener, watch the wiener. You guys, oh my gosh, what am I going to do with you guys? Oh, man. Just seems a little weird. I don't know. Being a parent, and if somebody did that to my kid, there'd be problems. I don't know. There would be problems. What's going on, Dustin? This is kind of early for you, isn't it, sir? Thank you for joining me all the same, though. Appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah. It's just, yeah, we'll go on to the next subject. Also, on this day in history, in 1994, can anybody guess what happened in 1994 on this day in history? Everybody should know this one. Everybody in America, anyway, should know this one. It involves a Ford Bronco. Anybody knows what happened this day in 1994 that involved a Ford Bronco? You came in at a bad moment, Dustin. I don't know what's happening here. O.J. Simpson, he leads the LA police on a low-speed chase. He did the whole going down the highway, the interstate, doing like 30 or 45, just casually driving down the road with like 20 cop cars following him and stuff. They didn't do a pit maneuver on him, which is kind of odd. Going after a suspected murderer, I guess you getting a brand new oven for home. You replaced a brand new oven with another brand new oven. What the hell? So you got to free up and out of the deal. I've done that with in my computer business. There were customers that would do that. They'd buy a new computer. They'd want all their pictures and files transferred from the old to the new. And then my thing is like, I do free recycling. That's what I offered to my computer customers. And I said, I do free recycling. Would you like for me to take this and make sure it doesn't go in a landfill? And I held up to my word. It did not go into a landfill. And I would strip it down to independent parts. Now, the motherboards and stuff like that, a guy would come through about once a month and he would pay me cash for all of these motherboards and stuff because of the gold in them and stuff like that. I would damage the motherboard so they couldn't be turned on. I would take like a screwdriver and just scrape down the motherboard, mess up a bunch of diodes and things like that so it wouldn't run anymore, but they can still extract the valuable metals from it. So yeah, I would end up with all kinds of laptop screens because a lot of them you can use in multiple different laptops. I had hard drives that I could use. I had all these spare parts. And sometimes they were pretty good computers. I took them home, wiped them, reloaded them, used them at the house. So having a brand new stove like that, that's pretty awesome, dude. He was hiding in the back. Still, he was going slow. It was ridiculous. Imagine like telling his friend, you know what, let's not go 80 and draw suspicion. Let's go 45 and make people ask questions. Yeah, let's do that instead. Just get rid of it. I got a flat screen TV one time from a customer, multiple computers. I got a sound bar with subwoofer and speakers. I got, and these are just people like upgrading their stuff or whatever, or they're moving and they need help just disconnecting and connecting that. And it's like, I don't want this anymore. Do you want it? And I'm like, sure, I'll take it. And I would ask like, yeah, I'll take it. And then I'm like in the car going, sweet, a whole brand new flat screen TV. And it wasn't like a little one. It was like a 55-inch screen TV. You had the OJ character in The Simpsons. Hey, want the ball? Ball, go get it. GPC, yep. That was my computer business. I called it GPC, your computer spot. You can figure it out for yourself. Hey. No longer in business, closed down 6 years ago. But anyway, I would end up with a bunch of printers. Couldn't do anything for printers. It's just all plastic. And I would send those off for recycling. But the laptops and desktops, I just ended up with all kinds of parts. And it worked out great. So yeah, getting a whole brand new stove, that was pretty sweet. Pretty good deal. Yeah, it's Uncle Terry. He's going to be Uncle Terry forever. Hey, Nucci. Thank you for joining us. Yeah. But he end up in jail later for something else really trivial. I think he was like trying to get back his trophies and jerseys or something like that. I can't even remember why he actually went to jail for on the second time. All right, Terry. Oh, he really wants to play this morning. But yeah, the O.J. Simpson thing. That was in '94. I was in high school. I was like, whatever. But it was all over the news. You couldn't escape it, You couldn't escape it. Everybody was talking about O.J. Simpson. And I was like, who the hell is O.J. Simpson? He played football? Okay. I was like, all right, whatever. I didn't watch sports when I was a kid. My dad really wasn't into it, so I never really got into it. And that's why I guess I'm just not a super sports fan today. So, yep, that woodpecker's hitting the house again. You hear it? Robert heard it. Did I give him? Yep, I still have the second one. In case he loses the first one. He just... Oh, man. Never leave women alone. I know. At least they're consistent, right? Oh, what else we got going on today? In Guatemala, they have a zoo. No surprise there. That's not the main story. But there's this exhibit in the zoo that has gazelle in it. And they put an elephant in with a gazelle. They get along. No big deal. There's a little man-made water hole for all the animals to enjoy. A little waterfall coming down. It looks really nice. I saw the video online. But this hasn't been the first time, but a gazelle fell into the water hole. And because of its design, there's no way for the gazelle to get out on its own. It could swim to the edge, but couldn't get out. I'm not sure why they haven't fixed this part. But the elephant went over there, grabbed the horn of the gazelle, and after the first try, the second try, grabbed it and just pulled it out of the water. Saved the gazelle in front of everybody. I thought it was kind of cool, the elephant just going over there. It made a bunch of noise, pulled the gazelle out of the water. The gazelle ran away for a minute, and the elephant went back over there and checked on him and stuff. I thought that was kind of cool, little story, you know, how the animals help each other out. I've seen that on other videos too, in like Africa. I don't know I think it was a rhino. Got stuck in some kind of like tar pit or mud pit and couldn't get out. I think it's just mud. And could not get out for anything, trying desperately. And this elephant couldn't grab the horn of the rhino, but he just kept pushing, and he tried to get in there a little bit himself, but he didn't want to get stuck. And it's nature. The rhino didn't make it. And it showed looks like some lions taking advantage of the rhino's demise. But yeah, it was in Guatemala. The zoo elephant rescued a drowning gazelle with its trunk. You saw that video? I just come across it. But yeah, that's pretty cool. They are smart animals. I guess you could call them cute. I've never been face to face with one. I don't know if I was like right beside one. Like, yeah, that's a big ass elephant. I don't want to get stepped on. There are, they were used in circuses and stuff, and they got whipped and trained to do all these tricks and stuff, and they retaliate against the not the zookeepers, but like the circus people. That would become very violent. I don't know if I would go around whipping a giant animal like that. Let's see here. We're gonna put Terry's in Terry timeout. He's going for a 30-second timeout. Timeout, Terry. Oh my gosh, and random too. What is this going on here, guys? Get rest. Yeah, he needs the. Oh my gosh, this is. I know that select these is not for kids, but yeah. So drink your root beer, eat your veggies, say thank you to an elephant, and read up on your O.J. Simpson highway chase. That's what's going on today. You want it? All right. Whew. I got it into the other room this time. You thought you were... Yeah, you got a warning. You get a warning, random. Stop it. Don't... See, he tries to come between me and the table, and this is just a little rickety table. I don't have like a newsstand. This isn't like, the official 5 o'clock news. Channel 2 Action News, where a dog plays fetch. Come here. Come. I got it. You want it? Poor crazy dog. Anyway, one more little story real quick for you guys. I don't know if you saw this. It came out in the news yesterday. There's going to be a new cell phone plan for people out there if you're interested. Have you heard about the new cell phone plan coming out with a new cell phone? Pretty snazzy. Kind of blingy. Got some bling going on. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Came out in the news yesterday. Trump Mobile. Great phone plan. This guy will profit off anything. Evidently, he's coming out with a new cell phone plan. His own cell phone company plan thing. You can get a gold phone. It's got his stuff all over it. And it's the T1 phone, not to be confused with Terminator. It's going to have its own plan, and it has its own monthly price, $47.45, because he was the president, $47.45. And yeah, so that's coming out in September. Best plans, best phones, great stuff. Not real gold, but still pretty good. It's an Android phone, not an iPhone, but yeah. So yeah, I think it's just so bizarre. It's just so bizarre. It's just odd. You know, when he had the coin, he had the shoes. He obviously has the hat. Now he's gonna have a cell phone plan. I really don't keep up with all of his stuff. I think there's 2 or 3 more things that he's marketing. Doesn't, you know, kind of think he's not really sticking to the job as it's you know, described in the application. You know. They came across my news feed, and I was like, really? Whatever. Oh, Terry's calling me. Hey, Terry! I put him in 30-second timeout. He's calling me.
30 seconds, my ass.
Did it do 30 minutes?
Probably so.
Oh. Oh no!
Yes, I'm never coming to channel anymore. I hope everybody hears me.
What?
No.
You're on speakerphone. Ah!
I've got ways to get to you, my brother.
It's supposed to be a 30-second, not 30-minute.
It wasn't. It was more than. I did about 5 or 6 months saying you suck, and it's been well past 30 seconds. Thanks, friend.
Yeah, I know, right?
I was just going to tell you about the trucks. I've got about 12 trucks with baseball caps in them.
Oh, you do, huh?
What? I don't know what Random was trying to say. He needs a 30-minute timeout, not me. I'm innocent. I'm getting a lawyer.
You're getting a lawyer? Consider yourself served.
Oh, yes. Consider this means war. You think hell let loose is bad on you. You just wait. Well, I love you. I'll talk to you later.
All righty.
I'm out of timeout.
Yeah, I know, right?
I don't know when that'll be. It's probably 30 days knowing Random. Knowing Malcolm. He can't suffer. I told you that boy ain't too smart. I told you.
I know. Stupid is as stupid does. Bye. I had no intentions of giving him a 30-minute. I thought it said 30-second. Hi, this is Talk Radio. Thanks for calling Coffee with Malcolm. What is your question today? I've flirted with the idea of doing like a call-in thing, but no, that would just open the floodgates for a bunch of weirdos and freaks. I don't think I could do that. The chat's bad enough sometimes, but to have a phone number people can call in, I don't have anybody to screen the calls, right? 30 minutes should be standard from now on. That's the whole episode. Well, I covered all my topics today, guys. Thanks for watching and all that good stuff. I hope you all have a great day. And I will talk to you guys next time, all right? Say bye, Robert. Nope, he's just chewing his ball. See you guys. Bye.